Count us down, man.
Somebody said we shouldn't completely show y'all everything. All right, I'm going to count us down.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
And we are live for another episode of
Lawnchair Sports, baby.
Lawnchair Sports Podcast. This is episode 11 of the
Episode
podcast.
11. I was wrong last time.
Yeah, we were off a little bit. Here we are.
And it's cold,
back.
so we got our jackets on. We didn't bust out the sports coats this time. Hey, but we're still here in the studio
On a Wednesday instead of the normal days we do it. But
yeah, we're bringing it to you a day early because tomorrow's Turkey Day.
yes.
Lots of good football on tomorrow.
So let's get it. Titans versus Packers. We both said the Titans. They showed out.
And we were correct.
They are 7-1 in their last 8 games. So shout out
Derrick
to
Henry, like I said, the only way you're going to get that man down is if you tackle him by his third leg.
that motherfucker. If I'm not rooting for the Chiefs, I'm rooting for the Titans, man.
Yeah.
I fucking love them.
You know, they always blow it in the playoffs, though. Like, they make it, one round?
Since they've gotten that coach from New England, they've made the playoffs. I think they went to the championship.
They need to draft a franchise quarterback.
The guy below Tannehill is probably going to be him.
But don't you feel like Tannehill is just like a career backup?
I feel like Romo.
Yeah.
He's just not going to produce in the playoffs.
Romo's better, though. Romo's more talented.
They also got rid of their wideout, Julio Jones. Falcons and the Bears. We both got that wrong. Falcons end up winning 27-24.
Yeah. That's really unpredictable. Apparently, there was like a kick that got returned back by Cordell I don't know how to pronounce his first name. Patterson for the Falcons. He's a running back. But the Bears should have won that game.
Yeah, I like
special teams.
So supposedly Fields has been playing with a torn ligament and a dislocated shoulder.
He's been playing with it?
Yeah, that's what he just recently said. So, I mean,
Man.
If you are, you're a tough son bitch.
For sure. Yeah, he's been looking really good, too. He's been running the ball a lot more.
Yeah, so the Colts and the Eagles. Colts should have won that game. They just couldn't hold on.
The Eagles came back.
Just couldn't hold on.
That's a sign of a good team, though, to be able to come back like that, the way that
I literally remember listening to that game when they were like, if Hurts comes back, he's no longer just he's an elite quarterback in the league now. So,
and he did.
You got that right. I got that one wrong. I am rooting against the Eagles for the rest of the year. Jets and the Patriots. You actually got that right. You said the Patriots, and they ended up winning 10-3.
Did you see that? How it ended? It ended with a punt return, a walk-off punt return.
No.
So that means that the Jets were punting off to the Patriots as time expired, and the Patriots took it to the house.
And although Zach Wilson got benched. He's 6-4. He's got a winning record. He got benched. I think he has a very low QB rating.
Yeah, and they asked him. He just doesn't do a good job of representing himself. They asked him a question about if he took any responsibility or if he felt like
against the defense.
Yeah, because the defense was doing such a good job, and he didn't field that question very well. In my opinion,
he's a young guy though. Maybe you'll figure it out.
He just looks like a fucking rich, white, spoiled kid, though. And guess what? That shit don't fly no more, you rich, white, spoiled kids. Sit your ass on the bench, son.
Sorry for you, brother. Commanders and the Texans. Commanders pulled it off 23-10.
Yep, the Commanders, man. Texans have only won one game this season. Their starting quarterback, Davis Mills, he has the most interceptions in the league. He just got benched, too. Yep. So I don't know who their backup is, but I'm guessing he's probably a rookie, whoever it is.
If the Cowboys and the Giants aren't careful.
The Redskins are going to beat them?
The Redskins could.
Yeah, the Redskins, their defense. The Commanders, I'm sorry.
Could. We are a professional agency, so they are the Commanders.
The Commanders.
They are potentially, the AFC East and the NFC East, good teams.
Yeah, definitely. Solid defenses. That's really what, if you want to break it down, the defensive lines are really good. And when you have a good defensive line, it's a ripple effect. It helps your secondary. They don't have to cover receivers as long, and you get a lot of sacks.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't get these weird, shitty games right. So the Rams got beat by the Saints 27-20. I didn't watch that game. I don't. Both of them seem very inconsistent.
Yeah,
with
they
their
are.
Wins and losses.
What is up with the Rams?
3-7 and 4-7. So that's a Super Bowl
They won the Super Bowl last year.
Are 3-7. They probably won't make the playoffs this year.
Cooper Kupp's out.
Kupp's out. Stafford, you were 11 for 18 with 159 yards. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions.
2 touchdowns.
But they also had another quarterback. Bryce Perkins come in.
Wow.
Who's the
Stafford
Saints
get
quarterback? Hurt? Dalton. I like Taysom Hill.
Andy Dalton, the Red Rocket.
And Dalton fucking 21 for 25, 260 yards.
Yeah.
He did a good job.
He did well.
Yeah, so this is just, we're not good at these.
The Saints have the best rookie wide receiver of the class, Chris Olave.
Where's he from? Do you know?
I don't know where he's from, but he's pretty good.
And then we had the Browns and the Bills. I don't know. I think we both said the Bills. They ended up winning.
Definitely went with the Bills.
Barely 31-23. Then we had the Panthers and the Ravens. The Ravens ended up winning 13-3.
The Ravens aren't looking too good
Their
either,
offense must be, for a 7-3 team to win like that.
Yeah.
I think their offense is struggling.
Yeah, they are. Their offensive line sucks pretty bad.
Baker was playing. Lamar Jackson, I mean.
Yeah, Baker started for the Panthers.
Shit. Golly.
What was Baker's stat line?
He was 21 for 33 with 196 yards, but 2 interceptions. No touchdowns.
Yeah, can't do that.
They're probably they're struggling without their star running back.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. So then we have the Lions and the Giants. We both got that right. Hold on. Lions and the Giants.
Lions and the Bears?
Hold on. Where am I at? I got lost. Sorry. Lions and the Giants.
Okay.
The Giants end up losing.
Yeah, the Lions beat the Giants. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The Giants,
so we got
they started off looking really strong. Saquon Barkley was running all over everybody. But I don't know what's happening here.
Yeah, man. If the Eagles had lost, it would look really good for the Cowboys.
What's the Lions' record now? I think they've won 2 or 3.
4-6. Okay. Giants are 7-3.
Interesting.
Golf, 17 for 26, 165 yards. Then we have the Raiders and the Broncos. Every time I go back, it fucks me.
Broncos won that, right?
No, Raiders won 22-16. See, we can't predict these weird fucking
shitty games.
Yeah, it was an overtime.
Overtime game. Wow.
I didn't watch that one. Wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, that's a bad game.
My cousin actually went to that game. Shout out to him.
Wow. Raiders fan.
So we both said the Vikings were going to beat the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And the Vikings end up being the worst 8-2 team of all time. They lost 40-3.
I was really impressed with Diggs' ability to shut down Justin Jefferson.
That's what you had mentioned. You were saying it was
going to be a good matchup.
It was going to be a matchup.
Yeah, and
Is this mine or yours?
Diggs won the matchup for sure. And also, the Cowboys' defense, if the Cowboys make it far and, if they do become Super Bowl contenders, it's going to be because of their defense.
Of course. Yeah, man. I saw a little reel of Parsons. Mm-hmm. He was like, I want to play. And they're like, you're playing on Thursday. You can't play today. So they got a solid.
Who are they playing tomorrow?
Who are they playing tomorrow? We'll figure that out.
All right.
And then the Giants.
What else we got?
Bengals and the Steelers. We both said Mr. Joe Burrow would win.
And the Steelers won, huh? Oh, no.
No, the Bengals won.
The Bengals won, okay.
Yep. We both got that right. Then we had the Chiefs and the Chargers. I didn't watch that game, but they ended up winning. It was a close game. It seemed like, did it come down to the wire?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Chiefs.
Travis Kelce's unstoppable.
A lot of people are saying the Chiefs are number 1 in the league right now.
I think so.
Behind the Eagles.
Their defense isn't great, but their offense is unstoppable. So
that's what I mean. The gunslinger, man.
I want to see him play the Cowboys. Have they played this season yet?
No, they didn't. They played last season. Then we had the 49ers and the Cardinals. That game was in Mexico City. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a huge stadium.
The 49ers are a lot of fun to watch. Growing up, I always hated the 49ers because I was a big Cowboys
Steve
fan.
Young and all that.
Yeah, and all my cousins were 49ers fans. So I kind of hated the 49ers, but now that I'm grown and I don't really care, you just watch certain teams because you like to see certain styles of play. And the 49ers are physical.
They got a bunch of white boys that are just good.
Cold, yeah. And I mean, even just Debo, whenever you see Debo running the ball, the defenders that had to tackle him are getting up so slow. Like, I swear, there was Debo carried the ball 3 times, and there was a defender hurt every single time.
Now that McCaffrey has moved to the 49ers, I've been watching him, even his highlights.
They're fun to watch.
From the Panthers. McCaffrey can move
Yeah.
like nobody's business. That motherfucker.
He can scoot.
You got to watch that motherfucker.
He's shifty.
Almost said a bad word there.
Yeah, the 49ers are fun to watch on offense and defense. Hate to say it, but it's true.
Yeah, man. That was cool that they're playing in Mexico City. Pretty fucking cool stadium.
Yeah, shout out to all the Mexicans.
World Cup's going on, by the way. We got to talk about that in a minute. So that's, let's see. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think you got your upset right. What was your upset? Do you remember?
My upset was the Texans over the Commanders.
So you didn't get that right.
Nope.
No. So you got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You beat me 8-6. Sorry, lied. 9-7.
9-7?
9-7. So that puts you at 93 to 72.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up doing a comedy set. We do a bet at the end of the year. I'm gonna have to do stand-up comedy 3 minutes.
Yeah, the loser had to do open mic, and it looks like Roy's gonna lose.
And I know I've been saying this for a long time, but tomorrow I'm doing the turkey trot. I will be doing without it. I'm going to be wearing a shirt, but I will be running and telling people to subscribe to the Snake Pit.
But for this segment, you gotta take your shirt off.
Okay, I'll take it off at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
And I hope
You
people.
gotta flash that nipple ring out
All
there.
right, yeah. So tomorrow I
Or
will
it
be doing
doesn't count.
that. You guys have my word. I will be doing that tomorrow.
Turkey trot. How far are you running?
I'm only running 2 miles. It's a 5K, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, me and my sister.
2 miles?
Yeah, I haven't ran, so who knows?
And then we still got to do the whole wrestling challenge. Are you ready yet, son?
I told you I will be. Give me
He's still
some time.
practicing. He's still practicing. You better learn that.
I only got to take you down.
That high crotch single.
Yeah, so here we are, week 12 of the NFL. Bills and the Lions. I think we both go
Bills,
with the Bills on that one. And the Cowboys and the Giants.
Cowboys,
Patriots and the Vikings.
Vikings.
I don't know if I want to go for the Vikings here.
I got the Vikings.
Would it be an upset if I said the Patriots beat the Vikings?
It'd be an upset.
So I'm going with...
That's your upset
For
pick?
now, though.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to be an upset. I haven't looked at the schedule. So,
Okay.
but I am going with the Patriots. Then we have the Texans and the Dolphins. Dolphins?
Dude, do
Dolphins
I really
are-
look that square? Beep, boop, beep, boop. what is it?
The Texans and Dolphins. So I'm going with the Dolphins there.
Texans and the Dolphins. Yeah, Dolphins.
Bengals and the
Tyreek Hill and Waddle.
They're actually...
They're really hard to
Whenever-
stop, man.
Whenever I saw a stat today, whenever Tua plays 50% or more, they're 7-1. So,
Yep, they're pretty good.
she gonna use the restroom?
Ask her. You going to go pee?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think any of the dogs are out. You're good.
Oh,
No, you're good.
forget your stupid ass dog.
No, you're good. You ain't gotta call them that, but
Well, if they're gonna bite me,
no, they're all put up. Bengals and the Titans. That's gonna be a good game.
That's a good game.
I don't know.
You're going to go with the Titans.
6-4, 7-3. You know I am actually. So yeah, I will be going for the Titans
I'm
here.
going to go with the Bengals because I got some key players. Let me see. Who is the receiver
Apparently,
behind?
Jamar Chase is coming back.
Jamar Chase is coming back, but T. Higgins,
Higgins.
he's pretty good.
So yeah, I'm going for the Titans, but
Tennessee?
I don't really
I'll take the Bengals.
like. I'm rooting for both of them. I like both of them in a separate way, but with another shitty game, Broncos and the Panthers.
That's a shitty game for sure. I'll go with the Broncos.
I'm going with the Panthers. I don't know if I don't want to root for Russell. Jets and the Bears. Now, the Jets have a new quarterback. I'm going with the Bears.
I'll go with the Jets.
Then we have the Falcons and the Commanders. I think the Commanders are good, so I'm going to go with the Commanders.
Yeah, they got a good defense.
The Bucks and the Browns, man.
That's a good game.
That is going to be a good game.
I'm going with the Bucks.
And I think I will too.
I feel like Tom's he's on the
Who's
rebound.
the fucking Browns quarterback?
So Deshaun Watson's coming back.
Ooh, he's off his suspension.
Right now it's Jacoby Brissett, and he's played fairly well, but yeah, Deshaun Watson is eligible to come back to practice this week. things could get interesting, especially if he gets a little sore from all that practice and he has to go get a massage. Then who knows what can happen.
Try to keep this out of the personal life, but I don't like you, Deshaun Watson. But I still think Tom Brady. He's like 2-0 after the divorce. So
Yeah.
Ravens and the Jaguars. I do think the Ravens are going to pull that one off.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with the Jags,
Is it
baby.
an upset?
Would it be an upset?
We have a 3-7 and a 7-3.
Yeah. That's my upset. Jags over the Ravens.
Okay. And then
ETN, the running back for the Jags, he's gonna rush for over 175 yards.
we have Raiders and the Seahawks.
Raiders and the Seahawks. I gotta go with the
I think
Seahawks.
I'm going to go with the Raiders here, man.
Wow.
Chargers and the Cardinals. I don't know if Kyler Murray's coming back. I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Chargers. Colt McCoy starting for the Cardinals. They don't look good.
Saints and the Niners. I'm going to go with the Niners.
Niners.
Chiefs and the Rams. You know I'm going for.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Packers and the Eagles.
Eagles.
I, for some reason, think Mr. Aaron Rodgers can beat the Eagles. Oh, I already said I was going to go root against them. So, yeah, I'm going for the Packers.
All right. Is that your upset?
Who else was it? Patriot. Yeah, I'll choose this one to be my upset.
Packers over
Packers
the
over the
Eagles.
Eagles.
Good
And then
luck
we
with
have
that, son.
Monday Night Football, Steelers and the Colts. Colts, maybe?
Yeah, the Colts have looked good lately. I mean, they played the Eagles really well.
You should have beat the Eagles.
They've been running all over. Pittsburgh has a really weak run defense, and the Colts have one of the best running backs in the league, and Jonathan Taylor. Got to go with the Colts.
There you go. That's week 12 of the NFL.
First time ever.
Oh, man, it's going to stink.
It's not going to sink.
But there you go.
It's the
It's
quiet
week-
ones you got to
week
worry
12.
about.
Texas Tech basketball.
Oh, Texas Tech basketball. Yeah, that's worth mentioning.
You want a beer?
They went into a tournament this weekend in Hawaii. The Maui Gym
Did
tournament.
you shut that door?
What happened? Did you have an awkward encounter? Did you hear Roy's parents getting freaky?
Did you shut the door behind you?
Yeah, I was
Did you hear his...
stepdad.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, Texas Tech in the Maui Gym tournament.
They beat the Louisville.
Yeah, they beat the shit out of Louisville, but first they played Creighton, which is a basketball school. And, we got out to like a 10-0 lead. I know that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but basically we got out to a pretty good lead. And we looked really good up until the beginning of the second half. They got out ahead of us, and we couldn't ever close that gap. But, it's one of those losses that we looked really good in that loss.
Oh, okay.
So
Against Ohio
I
State.
count that as a win.
We
And
were
then
number 21.
right after that, we played Louisville, who hasn't won a game all season. I know they played some smaller schools, and they got beat by smaller schools as well. We look like an NBA team against Louisville.
We played Louisville yesterday. And then today we lost to Ohio
So yeah,
State.
but it's worth mentioning that we beat Louisville 38-70, which is
And we
pretty
lost 73.
pretty big margin individual in basketball.
I was watching the K-State Kansas NC State game. I cannot root for
Kansas.
Mr. Motherfucking, what's his name? Shannon. God damn it, that motherfucker. I hate that motherfucker.
Who?
He moved from Tech over there.
No, that's McCullough.
McCullough. Sorry.
Is he starting?
Yeah, man, that dude fucking. He was fucking God.
I watched the highlights. I didn't see him do anything.
We were watching the game. He was scoring, so I was like,
McCullough was scoring?
Is that his name?
Kevin McCullough.
Yes, the guy who just left Tech to go over there. Yeah, that motherfucker.
How many points did he get?
He got 10 points. I mean,
Okay.
he's
really good on defense.
Fucking motherfucker.
Yeah. So that's going to be interesting when they come
We're
into
still
town.
top 25.
But yeah, we lost to Ohio State today, and I don't know. It's interesting. You see, last year we lost a lot of players. I mean, we lost a lot of players from last year coming into this season. So it's a bit of a rebuild, and we got a lot of young cats coming in, and
It's a bit of a rebuild.
yeah. So today you see them facing a little bit of adversity when they're playing Ohio State. And they look like they fell apart a little bit. You could see some of the players kind of arguing. Some of them were kind of, one guy in particular, Pop Isaacs, was calling for the ball at the 3-point line, and he was throwing a big fit when he didn't get the ball. O'Banner was trying to get going. O'Banner kind of played shitty. But overall, I think we look pretty good. I have some tickets to the next few games. You need to come to a Red Raider game with us.
If you fucking... Well, yeah.
You want me to buy your ticket?
If you had available tickets, yeah.
No, you
I'll
got to buy
come
your own ticket.
Let me know. I'll buy one. I'll come with you.
Yeah, they go on sale. There's
Well, when you buy one, let me know. Buy me one and I will pay you back.
Okay. Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah, I'd like to go to some of these games.
Yeah, college basketball is a lot of fun, man. It really is. It's so competitive.
It's crazy how much the atmosphere, the Texas Tech atmosphere, like I'm not even just saying that. It's like all around, all the sports.
It's insane. Yeah, we have a friend. We play golf with him, but he's from the University of Texas. He actually played baseball there. And he was really taken back by how intense the atmosphere was at the Texas Tech basketball game. He said that over there in Austin, it's nothing like that.
Yeah, I saw because I went to that stadium that they just built. It's a badass stadium. And when they were playing recently, they had to like block off a lot of the sections because nobody was at the game.
UT?
Yeah.
But one thing I will say is UT played Gonzaga, I believe.
They win?
A few days ago. They beat the shit out of Gonzaga. And watching the highlights.
They're number 4.
Watching the highlights, UT looked really good.
So Kansas number 3, UT's number 4 or 21.
Wow. Yeah.
But when they come here, it's like a whole different ball game, man. We really give it to them when I hope they give it to.
Yeah, and I gotta say that Bacho's our big man down low. He's looking really good. He probably, over the tournament, Bacho probably had at least 6 or 7 dunks. He's starting to really throw it down and be aggressive on the offensive glass. So yeah,
it'll be fun to watch him. It's still early in the season. But.
Yeah, it's still really early.
And as we're speaking, the World Cup is going on.
The World Cup.
I know.
What's this I hear about Mexico's goalie? Did you see that?
Chicharito or whatever the fuck his name is. A lot of people love him. He's an icon. I was going to say Argentina, you've really dropped the ball.
Spain 7-0 over Costa Rica.
I know that I previously had mentioned that Qatar was there's gonna be a fix in the game. But they ended up fucking losing, so there's no fixing. As soon as that ball got kicked,
Qatar didn't take the opposing team didn't take their bribe.
Yeah, and I know America. We are playing England tomorrow or Friday, November 25th. I don't know.
That should be a good one.
That'll be a good one.
What's up with all this Ronaldo drama?
He's leaving his other team. I think it's FC United, maybe.
In the middle of the World Cup?
But it's different. So that's like
okay.
You go play for your team.
Who's he playing for right now? Argentina?
I think he's from Europe. I think he's in, let me see. Christian. I don't even know how to spell that name.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
There he is. He's Portuguese. He's playing Portugal.
Portuguese.
He just left his club. I think they kind of had a mutual agreement. I don't understand the ban. He's banned for 2 games in his next club. I don't know where he's going to go. I don't keep up with soccer that much.
Yeah. Man,
it's a lot of.
Isn't it funny though how everybody just becomes a soccer fan all of a sudden? It's like you couldn't name 5 teams, but now that it's the hip new thing to talk about the World Cup,
it is fun to watch.
The
crowd. The crowd is pretty fun to watch. Like all them people interacting. I know the Iranians. They protested their national anthem. Good for them. That could mean death. Who knows? They're fucking crazy, dude.
Jeez.
So Mexico. I bleed red, white, and blue, but
Mexico and Poland
would be the next.
So when a game ends 0-0, what does that mean?
This game's going on. Oh, it's a tie. I don't know. It's just group play, so maybe it's just where you are in the bracket. You're ranking in the bracket.
Interesting.
It's fun to watch. I don't fucking keep up with soccer, but. You know me, I'm going for the US of A. It's just interesting because it's over there, so like the games are like the time is weird. 4 a.m., 7 a.m., 10 a.m.
Jeez.
Yeah. Who knows? I know they're not allowed to drink over there. I've seen people sneaking beers over there. You guys are fucking stupid.
Speaking of that, shout out to our sponsor,
Bud Light.
Bud Light.
And if you're like me, you need some nicotine Zen pouches.
Zen pouches.
Please use
Use the code word Rattlesnake Roy.
No,
Next time you go to check out at the convenience store, tell the clerk promo code Rattlesnake Roy when you buy your Bud Light, and see how they look at you, stupid.
I want to say one thing about NBA basketball I did watch. It was I guess they review the last play of every quarter.
NBA?
Yes. And the Mavericks hit a buzzer beater at the end of the half, but they ended up not counting it. So they come back halftime, replay 2 seconds of the second half, and whoever they were playing rebounds it and fucking swishes a fucking like full court shot, just throws it up there. Boom.
Why would they do that?
And then so they had to go from the second quarter to the third quarter post first half. It was weird. I don't think that's ever happened, but it was an interesting thing to watch.
That's crazy. You saw it when it happened?
Well, I was just watching like
Sports
replays.
Center? Oh, okay.
And it was like, what the fuck? Because Luka Doncic, he hit them 3-pointer to end the half, but they didn't count it. So then the other team got it, and they just fucking swished it, man. It was.
Oh, so they added. Oh,
so they came back from the half
and added some
but
time.
They had 2 seconds left from the second quarter.
Gotcha.
Hit that shot and they ended up replaying the third quarter.
That's crazy.
All in the second half. It was a weird event.
It's worth noting.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think I know when I was watching the replays, they were like, "This has never happened before." It's just a cool thing. So.
What else is going down? I feel like there's a big game that we're kind of missing in college football. Who's going to play this week? Texas Tech is playing Oklahoma. We're going to be out of town, so we ain't going to be there. OU's been really shitty this year. This weekend? We're going to be out of town, you and I.
I don't see any like Notre Dame and USC. Michigan and Ohio State.
Maybe I was thinking last week. Who played last week? Oh, Michigan. Yeah. Who won out of Michigan and Ohio State?
That's coming up.
Okay, that's the game I'm thinking
Saturday.
of. Michigan and Ohio State.
26. That'll be a good game. Number 2 versus number 3.
11 a.m. Yeah, so from this point on, we got lots of good games tomorrow on Thanksgiving Day.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, not so much, huh? Saturday, we got college football.
And then the NFL week. 12 of the NFL's coming up. So
yeah.
You can watch the World Cup. I don't think any UFC is going on, is there?
There's lots of sports on TV. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with MMA. I don't know who's fighting next. What do we got? Babe of the Week? Oh, no, we're done with the Babe of the Week. Sports movie.
Movies.
Kira, what's your favorite sports movie of all time?
Space Jam.
Space
I
Jam.
already said Space Jam. That was one of mine. Sorry, Kira.
Big Green.
Big Green. I've never seen Big Green, but I think it's a kid's movie. Is that the soccer movie?
Yeah.
Go watch Big Green.
Right.
Put it on for your children.
I gotta pick one.
Roy's picking one now.
Is a Big Lebowski a sports movie? What the fuck? Where did I go?
Rolling Stone magazine. Oh man, my leg's going numb.
I think I already said Moneyball.
Come on, pick one.
Let's go with 42. So baseball.
42.
I think it's about Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
Shout out to Chadwick Boseman. So
Angels in the outfield.
that's another good one. So there you go, people.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's your Lawnchair Sports Podcast for you
Episode
people.
11.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, and we will see you guys next time.
Peace and love.